Jujutsu Kaisen Chapter 259 just got done releasing, and if you're a Choso fan, I am deeply sorry. We opened up the chapter with Choso, Kamo, and Yuji all talking, and Choso explaining that he wants to teach Yuji Supernova. But Kamo says it'd be better off if Yuji just learns how to stop bleeding and suturing with blood manipulation instead. And then, like I predicted, it is revealed that Yuji's second swap was with Yuta Okkotsu. I'm going to assume either because of a domain expansion or to learn RCT. We then flash back to the present and get some more information about Sukuna's fire arrow. It turns out the only way he can use it is by first using Cleave and Dismantle. That's when he's able to open up the box to use the fire arrow. In other words, using Cleave and Dismantle are prerequisites to use the fire ability. Now, typically, the fire arrow is going to lack the speed and range. However, Sukuna imposed a binding vow, yes, a binding vow again, on himself to make it faster and stronger. What he sacrificed, we don't know yet. Sukuna then shoots off the fire arrow and it causes a huge explosion. However, Choso jumps in front of Yuji and blocks him with either a domain or a blood shield. While inside of this domain or barrier, Choso is slowly burning as the damage from the fire arrow is continuous. However, despite Yuji trying to tell him to stop, Choso doesn't move and continues to take all of the damage. We then get a little bit of a flashback that hasn't been translated yet, but they're talking and Choso's last lines to Yuji is saying, "I'm sorry, I'm going to leave you alone yet again." After the fire arrow is done, everything is collapsed, including the barrier, and Yuji is left in just dust with no one else around. He thinks that the others were defeated as well, but all of a sudden, that's right, Todo comes back. It's then revealed that from a distance, Todo was actually swapping the crows and the other people away from Sukuna's domain expansion to keep them safe. We also flash back to Todo talking to Mei saying that he has a plan, but they need to keep it a secret from Yuji, and we don't know what that plan is yet. Todo then uses some rousing words again to make sure that Yuji doesn't give up, saying that everything is going to be okay. Now we do see a cast over Todo's arm, but he's still able to use his curse technique somehow. We then see him rip off the cast as they approach Sukuna, and he hits him with the iconic line saying, "We are the exception." It's also then revealed in the last panel that Sukuna can no longer use his curse techniques as Yuji and Todo both approach him, so it looks like we're getting a hand-to-hand fight next chapter. This chapter was an absolute 10 out of 10, and I'm so glad he brought Todo back, but at the cost of Choso, I don't know about that one. It seems like Itadori Yuji is cursed with only having one brother at a time.